Does my personal credit score affect my business credit? This is actually an amazing question that I get asked all the time when it comes to business credit, because so many people do not know how business credit and personal credit are affected by each other. Well, I know exactly how it works, and I'm going to share with you all the secrets so you don't miss out. Let's go.
Noel. Yeah, she can fix that. If you gotta get it done, no, you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
So let's talk about business credit versus personal credit. As you may know, when it comes to personal credit, there are 3 credit bureaus. We have TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. And all of those 3 credit bureaus will report your personal credit and your personal trade lines. For example, if you have an auto loan, personal credit cards, a mortgage, and even your student loans, they will all report on your personal credit report as trade lines. The bad thing about personal credit, though, when it comes to business credit, is that if you use your personal credit too much, you could really lower your credit score. I remember when I was getting into building my business, I started using my personal credit cards to pay for Google ads, Facebook ads, and a lot of my marketing. And as soon as I started doing that, I started pushing my balances really close to my limits on my credit cards, and my credit score dropped by 200 points. That is when I made the decision that I was really going to get serious about business credit. And I did. When it comes to business credit, we are playing a much bigger and better ball game. Business credit is much different from personal credit. Although there are still 3 credit bureaus, Equifax Business, Experian Business, there's also Dun & Bradstreet. Those are the 3 credit reporting agencies for business credit, and all of the trade lines on your business credit will not report on your personal credit. This is awesome for a business because you can actually start to use your credit without your personal credit score being affected. I started getting business credit cards, and then I was able to start using those credit cards the same way for Google ads, Facebook ads, and marketing. And instead of my credit score dropping like it did the first time when I used my personal credit cards, I literally started getting a much higher business credit score, and they gave me more credit in my business's name. In fact, I now have millions of dollars of business funding in my business's name. I have even bought houses and cars in my business's name, and none of that reports on my personal credit report. It is absolutely phenomenal, and it has changed my business and my life forever. Let me tell you how you can do it. So like I said, don't be like me and start using your personal credit cards for your business. It's a very big mistake. You literally can build business credit way faster than you could ever build personal credit. So the first thing that you want to do when it comes to building business credit is you have to set up a business. I know, simple, right? And literally you can set up your business in just a day, depending on what state you're in. The first thing that you're going to need, of course, is a name for your business and a license or registration with the Secretary of State. You can get an LLC, a C Corp, an S Corp, whatever you decide. Additionally, you'll need an EIN number. It stands for Employer Identification Number. This will replace your Social Security number going forward as you get credit in your business's name. Again, completely life-changing. You want to make sure you have a professional website for your business, a professional phone number, not your cell phone or anything like that, and a professional email. Doing these things will allow lenders for businesses to lend to your business. They want to make sure that you have these things in place because honestly, most people do not. If you don't put these things in place, they won't think that you're a real business, and you may start to get denied for business credit cards. If you do so, you can literally start to get business credit without them checking your personal credit altogether. Next, you want to start getting business trade lines on your business credit report. As I stated earlier, Dun & Bradstreet is the #1 credit reporting agencies for businesses. Yes, we have Experian Business and Equifax Business, but Dun & Bradstreet is the largest business credit reporting agency, and they've been around the longest. So most people use them when they're pulling business credit reports. So you want to go to Dun & Bradstreet and make sure you get a free Dun & Bradstreet number. This is different from your EIN number. I know it's an extra step, but it's actually pretty easy to do, and it's completely free. You go to dnb.com, you put in your business's profile, you wait for them to send you a code, you go back, you put the code in, and boom, you have a business credit profile, and you can start putting trade lines and getting credit in your business's name, and Dun & Bradstreet will report it, and then you will have a Dun & Bradstreet credit report. Another amazing thing that I need you to know about credit reports and Dun & Bradstreet in specifics, they have a scoring system just like your personal credit does. I know you've heard in the personal credit score world, you want like a 720 score or better, or even at least a 660 credit score. Well, those are FICO scores. Those are what we use in the personal credit world. But in the business credit world, they have a PAYDEX score for your Dun & Bradstreet. That is a scoring system that goes 0 to 100. 0 being the worst, 100 being perfect. Pretty much an 80 or better score is awesome business credit. You can start to do almost anything if you have a few trade lines on your Dun & Bradstreet and an 80 PAYDEX score. And it's pretty easy to start getting trade lines. Next, we want to talk about getting trade lines because that's super easy. There are 3 companies that you can use right now without checking your personal credit to start getting trade lines on your business credit report. It's called vendor credit. I made an entire video that'll teach you all about it, but there's 3 companies that I absolutely love. One is Uline, one is Grainger, one is Quill. Again, I'll put a link below in the description box and make sure you watch that entire video so you can learn how to build business credit fast. After you get vendor credit, we usually move on to store credit, and then next we will get business credit cards, and we call those cash credit. This is the amazing thing about business credit. You really can start to build it without actually ever using your personal credit score. You literally can go through those steps. Yes, it will take you a little bit longer, but it actually can get done in just a few months if you follow the process clearly. And as a bonus, I just had to share this. If you actually have great personal credit, you literally can start getting business credit pretty quickly. As long as you have a business already set up the way that I've said, where they can check to make sure you have a professional website, a professional email, etc., you literally can start to go get business credit and business credit cards immediately. What they will do is check your personal credit, but if you have a great personal credit score and you have a business, they will lend to you and give you business credit cards based on the personal credit cards that you already have. I literally have had students that have taken their credit cards like Capital One and gotten a Capital One business credit card just by applying and telling them that they now have a business and using the steps that I've outlined. So if you have good personal credit, use it. You can start getting business credit right now. So there you have it. You can literally get business credit without affecting your personal credit score, and you don't have to let it affect your personal credit. Now, you want to keep your personal credit score intact, as I've shared before, and I've made an entire playlist just for you all about this to educate you. I want to make sure you have all of the resources, all of the knowledge, and all of the tools that you need to be successful. I make all of this content for free just for you. Please watch all my videos, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click that little notification bell. This is Noelle. To your success.